Did LeBron James hit Isaiah Stewart on purpose? And what the heck is wrong with these New York Knicks? Why are they so inconsistent? And finally, how you are going to get paid to watch this one. Let's get it.
This is Enough Said Sports.
Guys, I hope all is well in your world. It is all well here at Enough Said Sports as we come to you with another NBA preview and prediction video here on YouTube. It's been a couple days. Missed you guys. Wanted to get back on here and get back to it. Really appreciate all the support here. If you like this sort of content, please also join us on Patreon. Click the first link in the description box below. Check us out over there. We got all kinds of opportunities for you to support us there and also to participate in the jersey giveaway going on December 15th. Please check out the video above me here to my left and get all the details on that. So let's talk about this contest that's coming on. It's going to be coming on tomorrow evening, November the 23rd, Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TNT. Going to have the Los Angeles Lakers traveling to play the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks are favored by 3.5 in this one, and the total over-under in this one is 214.5. Now, let's start by talking about these Los Angeles Lakers. Did LeBron James actually intend to hit Isaiah Stewart in the face as he did the other night? Unfortunately, the young man needed 5 stitches after all that melee and everything that went on. This is my personal opinion. I believe LeBron James did it on purpose. And I'm not just saying that because I'm not a LeBron James fan necessarily, but you could just see on the replay, he looked right at Isaiah Stewart, and then he hit him in the face. I mean, it wasn't a situation where he was looking away, where he, did it inadvertently. I think he had a momentary moment of anger. The Lakers were struggling in that game. The Lakers were down in that game. I think he intentionally turned in the moment and hit him. Now, I do think LeBron did have regret as soon as he did it, but intent only matters to the person who's actually committing the act. So definitely think LeBron James did it on purpose, and I definitely think he's very fortunate that didn't end up getting worse between him and Isaiah Stewart. I do hear that LeBron did try to reach out to Isaiah, try to get his number to apologize to him because, like I said, I do believe that he just had a momentary moment of anger, and I don't think he, after the fact, he probably regretted it immediately. On the other side of things, the New York Knicks, they are really an up and down team. They started out really hot, and they started out playing really well, and they're just really up and down. They seem to play pretty good one night, and then the next night they're not playing very well. And one thing that I've noticed about them when I've looked at them very closely is it seems like when they're really struggling with the 3 ball that they're not able to adjust their game. I did praise Tom Thibodeau early in the season for showing a willingness to adjust, but I think he's adjusted this team to too far to the right as far as the 3-point attempts. This is not a great 3-point shooting team. It doesn't seem like. They started out the year very hot, which is why they were able to have a great winning record, good winning record there and early in the season. And it seems to be that now that when they're starting to struggle in certain areas as far as shooting the 3 ball, they're not able to then adjust and start driving the basketball. The ball movement is a little off. Seems like they're playing a lot of ISO ball, a lot of hero ball with Julius Randle and Kemba Walker. So they really need to try to, make some adjustments there. And it'll be interesting to see if they're able to adapt as this year goes on, because if they're going to go anywhere or be relevant in this league this season, they're really going to have to adapt. I think they got all the parts and pieces to do so, but I just think that if that 3 ball isn't falling, they got to get some more things going toward the basket because they do have players and personnel on this team that are very good around the rim, and they just need to utilize that a little bit more. This thing there's just too many threes being shot right now on this particular team. Now, in this particular contest, from a betting aspect, obviously the Los Angeles Lakers have really been struggling. They've been struggling all year. I've said it ad nauseum for all of you who've watched my content in the past. I just really believe that Russell Westbrook is a terrible fit for this team. In order for this team to go anywhere, in order for this team to even make the playoffs at this point, Russell Westbrook's going to have to play significantly better. He's going to have to shoot the ball better, and he's going to take care of the ball a lot better than he is right now. I do like the addition of Carmelo Anthony on this team. He's playing extremely well. He looks like the Carmelo Anthony of old, and it's good to see. But this team is just not well put together. AD is really struggling as well, and really struggling from the free throw line, which is very strange for Anthony Davis because he's been an excellent free throw shooter throughout his career. But it seems to be since last year, he's really struggled from the line for some reason, and so is Russell Westbrook. So they really got a lot to clean up here and a lot to get in order. I don't think there's a fix for this basketball team. I think they're going to beat, teams like the Pistons, of course, and teams like OKC, maybe, because they have lost to OKC twice already this year. But teams like that, I do expect this Los Angeles Lakers team to be able to beat. But any of the better teams, any of the average middle of the pack teams, they're going to have a hard time no matter who they're playing, just because of the way they're put together. So in this particular contest, I think the New York Knicks figure out enough in this one to be able to get this thing home. I think the New York Knicks take care of business in this particular contest, cover the 3.5. And I like the New York Knicks also on the money line, just straight up. And I also like the under 214.5 as far as a total in this contest. I look for this one to be a bit more lower scoring. I think the Lakers expended a lot of energy last time out with the Detroit Pistons game, a lot of energy emotionally. They're due to let this one go and let down on this one. I think they're going to have a hard time. I'll take the New York Knicks in this one, minus 3.5, New York Knicks to win on the money line, and also under 214.5. So LA Lakers fans, let me know in the comments, do you think LeBron James intentionally hit Isaiah Stewart in the face? New York Knicks fans, what do you think will be the key for you guys turning your season around and getting a bit more consistent? And finally, give me your thoughts on the pick itself. Really appreciate all the support. Again, if you like this sort of content, please join us on Patreon. Click the first link in the description box below. Thank you. You guys have a great and wonderful night. And by the way, we're doing very well on Patreon. We've had a great couple of nights in a row here. Really, really starting to click. Really, really starting to get it together. So please come on over there and get yourself paid. Appreciate all the support, and I will talk to you again soon. Take care, guys.